Hi, this is Rachel from RightStart. I understand we're struggling a little bit with Level E Worksheet 105, and I kind of wanted to walk you through a few of these. First of all, the child does not know how to, or for the most part, there might be some, but does not know how to find the area of a quadrilateral based on a formula. The algorithm has not been discovered yet. Well, the goal of this is to kind of see some ratios and to see some elements that by using the midpoints. So recognize, no, your child will not know the formula for finding the area of a quadrilateral. That's not the goal of this. The goal of this is to see how we can take a look and calculate the area of shapes using the geoboard. All right, so this is the first shape on our worksheet, and I will go through the first couple of them. But anyway, that said, the goal we have to, at this point, the first step is to connect midpoints. So I'm going to take a look at this top line. The middle part of this, the middle point of this is this point right here. So I'm going to tuck my rubber band on that one. Now I'm going to look at this line here. Of these three, this would be the middle. So I'm going to put a rubber band there. Let's take a look at, we'll hold that on there. This side, this would be the middle. So I'm going to slide the rubber band over there. And on this side, this is the middle. So now I've made a quadrilateral based off of this quadrilateral. This is a rectangle, a parallelogram actually, out of this quadrilateral by using the midpoints. Okay, we've seen that. Now, according to the worksheet, we are wanting to know what the area is of the quadrilateral. Well, we can do that. Actually, I probably should have done that before I put this on, by taking a look at the geoboard itself. A full unit is one of these squares. So I can calculate the area in those square units by taking a look at this. How many whole squares do I have here? This is a whole square. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and here's a half, and here's a half, which takes it to 6. Notice I'm not calculating. I'm just seeing how many whole squares are used in this shape. So for the area of the quadrilateral, that would be 6. So now I'm going to put this rubber band back on for the midpoints, and we're going to calculate the area of this inside figure. All right, so this one's a little trickier because they're not obvious points or full squares, but we can take a look that this is a half of a square and this is a half of a square, right? You see that half and half? That gives us 1. This and this is going to give us 2. This is going, if we flip this, and it'll fit right in here. So that'll give us 2, and the same thing is going to happen over here. If we flip this and twist it around, that's going to give us 3. So take a look at the rule that we're finding. So this figure is going to have an area of 3. Now let's take a look at the rule. The full area is 6, but when we use a shape that is built from the midpoints, that is how much of this one. Okay, keep that in mind because now I'm going to pull up the other one. Hang on real quick. Let me create it. Okay, so this is the next shape on the worksheet right here. And this is what we have. What our goal is then to find the area of this quadrilateral. We're going to do it the exact same way we did before. I'm going to calculate and count up all of my full squares first. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Here's 2 halves, which takes me to 8. This piece and this piece are the same, so this gives us 1 here, so that gives us 9, and the same thing here. This will give us 10. So our area for this quadrilateral is 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. These 2 gives us 8. These 2 gives us 9. These 2 gives us 10. Now we're going to use our rubber band and find the midpoints and create an interior shape. So here's my first line. There are 3 points. This is my middle. So I'm going to put that rubber band there. Here's my next one, 3 points. This is my middle right there. This one has 5 points. So this is my middle. And down here I have 3 points. You can't see that. There you go, 3 points, and that will be my middle. And now I've made a square. Okay, the last time I made a parallelogram, this time I'm making a square. Now let us consider the pattern we are creating. Let's estimate what we think the area of this square is going to be based on what we see up there. We had a 6 and we had a 3. If this one is a 10, what do we think this one might be? Okay, so if this is half, I'm wondering if this will be half. Let's see. So we have one full square here. All right, now we've got to build the other ones from the partials. So these two will go together to create a 1. So we have 1, 2, then we have a third one up here. We have a fourth one over here, and then we have a fifth one here. So yes, that holds true. So our area of our quadrilateral, our large one, is double the interior one, where we're using the midpoint. Now, mid in this case means half, right? So we're using the half mark on each one. So now it's starting to make sense, right? So if we make a shape, an interior shape, using the middle of each of these lines, we are creating a shape with half the area of the outside. And that's what's going to continue on as you continue through this process. So this is not an activity based, having the child calculate the area based on a formula. This is having them actually count the squares inside to see a pattern that they're creating as they are using midpoints. So anyway, I hope this helps you, but feel free to let me know if you have any other questions. Take care. Bye-bye.